E3 here, embodied, empowered, and ecstatic, just as I am. This is a very interesting practice, doing this E3 affirmation in my soul, in my mind, all day long, in addition to the silence energy, feeling my body, feeling my breath, feeling the living mind. I'm doing the E3 affirmation all day long. But it's interesting being so close to death, with the tumor growing in the brain, increased paralysis on the left side of the body, just started chemo, which does not feel good at all in the body, but the hope is that it will stop the tumor from growing, and then I'll regain function in the left side of the body, and then I'll recover and I'll heal. But the intention with the affirmation, E3 affirmation, is presence. Whichever body happens to be here. If I'm in this human body, if I'm in a different body after I leave this body, the idea is to be present wherever I am. And then also to feel great spirit moving through me wherever I am and moving with me, whether that's in this body or wherever I go after I leave this body. And then feeling ecstatic, whether I'm in this body or another body. Because I was thinking about doing this affirmation, and I'm thinking, well, if and when I die, and it's possible I'll leave this body very soon, why am I still doing these E3 affirmations? If I'm going to leave this body, I won't be embodied anymore, will I? Well, I believe that I will, and I'll always be embodied in the universe. So it's like a win-win-win. There's extreme pain, I'm embodied in that. There's extreme challenges. There's extreme unknown, a lot of things out of my control. Feels like I have one realm in the next, or 1 foot in the next realm, 1 foot in this realm, all day long. That's what it feels like. So I'm making this a practice. Not a practice because like I'm part of a group or religion or anything, or because I'm trying to, like, it's not like I'm working on my splits so that I can get deeper into my yoga practice. Well, maybe it is like that in a sense, but I'm not. Point being, I don't know what the result will be, but the practice feels right in my heart. And if I could have anything in this world, I would see Om again and Omni Love. Om is the shaman and teacher I've been studying with, and Omni Love is his partner. She's my shaman and teacher also. So if I could have anything in the world, I would continue the practices with him. And he's the one that gave me the name E3. So it's a beautiful experience, because am I going to stop following the dreams even if I leave this body? It's an interesting thing to explore. For me, I've come to the answer, no way, I am not going to. The dreams, the vibrations, the energies that are in my soul, they can never be destroyed. So it's definitely a practice in faith for my mind. And it's a balance of like, having faith, being positive, being focused on the vision of the future, and expecting that it can happen. I can live. And then also, on the other end, presence and acceptance with the pain and possibly inevitable death very soon. And how can I experience a win-win-win for myself and for other people at the same time? It's kind of like being dead while being alive. Um, and this has been a long journey. It's not like this just happened and then everything changed. And it's been kind of I feel like my whole life has led up to this point. I met so many amazing, beautiful people and teachers who have helped me. And I feel like they've all prepared me for this exact moment. So I'm very grateful to all of the teachers, the friends, the communities. Didn't quite happen in the way I expected, but it feels perfect how it's happening. And again, it's very interesting. I'm kind of repeating the same thing over and over again, but this is what my experience has been like this past year, and especially recently, this past month, and even last week. It's like the ultimate, my mind is so strong and my heart is so strong and vibrant, and there's so much hope, and there have been such extreme challenges. So I'm trying to be present with both at the same time. Because my soul will never give up. My heart will never give up, following that voice of love inside. And at the same time, this body has limitations. Maybe those limitations are higher than what my mind thinks, but this body, it has 3D limitations. There have been many moments where I thought, okay, I've been strong for long enough. Now it's enough. It's too much for one person to handle. Having the minor stroke last October, brain surgery, recovering from that extreme pain, having grand mal seizures, a head infection forming January 2020, and then having another head surgery February 2020 to clean out the head infection. And then the infection came back in April 2020, and it continued to get stronger every single day from April through September 2020. Every single day, the pain in my head got worse and worse and worse and worse. I tried every modality except surgery, but in September, the pain was too bad and it was getting way too dangerous and I needed surgery. So in September 10th, I had my third head surgery to clean out the head infection. September 11th, I had the fourth head surgery to cut out abdominal tissue and replace dead head tissue. So there's no skull there. That's my abdomen on my head. And then there was a tumor regrowth a few weeks ago. So since then, I've been experiencing increasing weakness and numbness, loss of sensation, moving towards paralysis on the left side of the body. So it's been a lot this past year. And it's been very interesting because the whole time I've had little moments of ego, fear stuff. But for the most part, my soul has been very centered, I felt very connected to Great Spirit. And it felt like this path is exactly what my soul and God desired before I was born 36 years ago. So now it feels like it's getting to like a crescendo, I guess you could say. I don't know what will happen. There could be the biggest miraculous healing that the world has ever seen with glioblastoma. And then this beautiful mind and heart that have been here the whole time will be ready or waiting and ready to go once that miraculous healing happens and the healing increases and the new life is brought forth. So again, I'm repeating the same thing over and over again, but really walking in two realms. That's what I'm doing my best to do, honoring all of the human feelings and experiences, but also there's something very deep happening in my heart and my life. And since the beginning, I felt like this experience can benefit many, many people. And I often think, well, I have to be alive. I have to be in the body to bring forth whatever my life purpose is. But now I'm feeling like, because there's so much pain, there's so much like so many intense things happening. I can literally feel the tumor growing each day and the left side of the body losing sensation. So, Of course, I guess I won't know until that exact moment of death. But my prayer is that I can bear my own cross, transmute these energies into something very, very beautiful for my own benefit and for the benefit of many people. I believe that we are all connected. On the lower realms, of course, there's disconnection, conflict, and all that stuff. But on the higher realms, which we all have access to, we are connected in our heart. In what I call the living mind, we are connected right now, and we can support each other right now. And this is probably the main thing that keeps me going. Because some people, especially if they have kids or partners or other people to take care of or whatever businesses, or people say, oh, I have to live for this or that or that. I do have that, but it's slightly different. It's a vibration in my heart. I have my parents too. I was crying a lot recently because I want to be here for them. I want to create beauty and cultivate community and just abundance and prosperity, and be able to help them how they've helped me over the many years I've been alive. So I do have that. But even more importantly, like, there's this vibration I've felt since I was a child. It's a beautiful vibration. And that vibration is more alive now than it's ever been. And I want to channel that vibration through many forms. For my own, not even benefit, it's just, it feels like home when I channel this unique vibration through different forms. And I want to share it with people. And I believe that this is why we're here. Some people call it love, but I feel like probably love and God are the two most misunderstood and misused words in the English language. So instead of saying the word love, I use the word my unique vibration. And I feel like we each have a unique vibration inside that we felt when we're in our zone, when we're following our passions, when we're in our element. It's a vibration that we feel. I know how and where I feel it in my body and my being, but you probably feel it a little bit differently. That's why it's your unique vibration. So that's an energy that I'm continuing to stay connected with. In the past, and this is what led to the glioblastoma, in the past I would disconnect from that unique vibration and escape and not feel worthy of that love and close off and resort to thought patterns and energy patterns and actions and food choices that literally blocked off that unique vibration because it was too overwhelming. It was like a person channeling beautiful spirits all day long, and then they didn't know how to handle it. It's just too much. And there was also self-criticism from patterns growing up. So it's very interesting because you could say the cause of the glioblastoma, the brain cancer, which was the disconnection patterns, disconnecting from my unique vibration, letting the passive machine mind fill up my consciousness. You could call that fear or the ego. So it's not even a solution, but it's just how I feel in my heart now is full connection with my unique vibration, my unique flow state, and my unique life purpose. We could call that love. So it's definitely a shamanic paradox. I feel the happiest now, the healthiest now in my soul, in my mind, in my life purpose. I feel the most connected to who I am and why I'm here now. And at the same time, these extreme 3D realities and the pain and all of the stress on the body. So my prayer is that these dreams will come true on this realm or the next realm, wherever I go. And it's also interesting because in my position, it can be very easy to become self-centered, and even making these videos talking about myself and the brain cancer and focusing on that so much. But I was thinking about it today, and I'm feeling like this is part of the greater universe's plan for me. And my job is just to be present and stay connected with my unique vibration, and stay connected with love, and trust that this intention will manifest however it's supposed to. And so yeah, it's definitely ego dissolving the experience. Even though I'm talking about myself, it feels like something bigger is happening. And it could end in a few days, or this could last weeks, months, years of the challenges and the pain. Or it could transform into something more easeful, less painful in a few weeks, months, or years. But right now, I'm here in this moment. No. No, thanks. In a few minutes. So, it's a good practice. Staying connected with this vibration without conditions. Like staying connected to the vibration of truth, of love, of faith. Staying connected with the energy of birth and with death. I think that's all I want to say. And I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if you could experience your unique vibration, you could channel your inner gifts, you can attract miracles, you can bring positive emotions and thoughts into the experience of other people just by you being you. You can experience prosperity, abundance, and I can do the same, and then we can help each other exactly where we are. And then imagine if a third person did that, and a fourth person, a billionth person. We can't even imagine what that would be like. We cannot imagine. It would literally be the heaven frequency on earth now. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm here to bring the heaven frequency to earth. And what is that going to look like? However it wants to look like. Because we each have it inside of us. And when enough people feel it, like it's going to be very quick. I'm going to try to snap with this hand. I can't snap. This hand is losing function. I can't even. So, thank you for your love and your prayers and support. And I look forward to seeing you in our unique vibration of love.